Hello, everybody. Again, I am Mr. David, an outreach specialist from Chabot College, and we have several programs here today. I want to welcome everybody there that's live at ROP and everyone who's watching the recording right now. I'm going to have my guest introduce themselves. Let's start with Emily, and then you could go ahead and popcorn someone.
Thank you, Ellen. Hi, everyone. My name is Emily Chan, and I will be talking to you all about our CalWORKs program here at Chabot College. I work with students who are parents, and I do counseling. So I will pass it over to Elsa.
Hi, everyone. My name is Elsa Sines. I am a counselor here at Chabot College with 3 programs we're going to talk about, which is CalFresh, the Guardian Scholars, and CalWORKs. So I'm really excited. I'm also, I live and grew up in Hayward, so I'm excited to see a lot of you here, and will be joining us at Chabot next year. And I'm gonna pass it on to Savannah, who's right here next to me.
Hi, everybody. I'm Savannah. I'm a student assistant with Guardian Scholars Program. I'm actually quite new still, but I'm learning the ropes and I'm loving it. So yeah, I'll pass it on to Brian.
Well, thanks, Savannah. Good morning, everyone. My name is Brian Augsberger. I am the coordinator and counselor for our EOPS program here. We've got 2 programs under EOPS and Care, and I'll share a little bit more about what those programs are in a little while, but just wanted to say good morning and thanks for having me.
All right, Emily or Elsa, did one of you want to start the presentation?
Yes.
Elsa will start first.
Yes. So I'm
Elsa.
going to be starting with the presentation today, and I'm going to be talking about a program called CalFresh. I'm going to be sharing my screen with you all. Let's see. Can you see my screen? Yes, perfect. Okay, so something that I wanted to share with you all is that at Chabot College, we support a lot of our students that through different basic needs, financial aid needs programs. Okay, so these programs support students based on their income level. So kind of like at schools where you can sign up for the free or reduced lunch. You know, we have similar programs here at Chabot, but you have to go out there and sign up for them. Okay, so I'm really excited to tell you about a program at Chabot College. I think it's something really important to know is that more than half of our students at Chabot College do get financial aid and are considered low income and get the Pell and the California Promise Grant. So what does that mean? That means a lot of students here at Chabot needs support and help. And if you find yourself in that situation, please know that you're not alone. And, you know, I'm also first generation college student, and I benefited from programs like this to help me get my college degree. Okay, so this is a great program I'm going to talk to you about. It's called CalFresh Employment and Training. Now, some of you may be familiar with CalFresh, or your families, because you all are in high school students. So your family may have what's called an EBT card. You know, before we used to call it also food stamps. So if your parents have an EBT card, you are eligible for this program. Okay, really important to know. Now, if your parents do not have EBT and you're wondering about that, I'm going to tell you what that is all about. So in our program, you know, we have students that need help for paying for books, exams. Also, we have students that are coming to Chabot College and need money for gas or the bus. We're going to help you with that. We're going to provide up to $750 in your books and supplies, and also provide up to $100 in gas or clipper. Now, remember, I said if you're already on EBT, your parents are already receiving it, then you will be eligible. But what is important to know is that you have to be in a major that is approved. And a lot of those majors that or classes that you're taking in at ROP are pretty much those courses that make you eligible for this program. So, so again, what are the requirements for this program? It's just being on the EBT, getting CalFresh, and then you're enrolled in one of the following majors. And if you can see here on the side, I mentioned if you're not receiving EBT, I want you guys to look into it, okay? CalFresh. This is the monthly income guideline. So if you're a family of 4 and your family makes up to $4,200, then your family could be eligible in getting cash assistance for food, up to $646 a month. So I want you to go back and tell your parents, like, hey, are we on CalFresh? If not, we may be eligible. And the way you're going to do that, just to get a little bit more information, is go to our website, and it's called Chabot College CalFresh Employment and Training. And I'm going to click the link to our website. Does everyone see it? Perfect. This is our website. And what you're going to do is afterwards is you're going to see if you're eligible, because again, remember, there's criteria to be eligible, but just scroll down and look. But again, we're going to give you books and supplies, reimbursement for gas cards, and then you do have to be in a specific major. Click this one, enrolled in a Chabot approved major. Okay. When you click this, you're going to see all the majors that are approved. So majors in art and media, business and finance. These are certificate programs too. Early childhood development, automotive, BMW. Actually, we don't have the BMW anymore, but automotive, welding. If you're in medical assistance, nursing, manufacturing, such as electronic systems, or public service. If you want to be in the fire tech, be an EMS or fire technology, those are all approved majors. Okay, and then also here is here are the eligibility as well. If you want to apply, here's the application with Alameda County. You would click here, and then again, if you're wondering if your family qualifies based on income or resource family, then you would click here. And if you're in foster care, then you can definitely go in as a household of 1 and to be eligible. Okay. It is a great program. And again, all you have to do is, there are requirements for a student. You do have to be a US citizen or a legal permanent resident. Okay, be between the ages of 18 and 49 and enrolled in at least 6 units. And then, there's other qualifications, but we can definitely talk about it some more, which is like you're receiving financial aid, and then you are in one of our programs. Right, great. So that's the CalFresh Employment and Training program. Alan, did you want me to move forward or answer any questions?
Yeah, let's take some questions here, because Elsa is going to be representing some other programs as well. But folks who are in the room at ROP, did anyone have any questions regarding CalFresh? So Elsa could, we'll have time at the end too, but as questions are fresh on your mind. So yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But while they are on your minds fresh, please, does anyone have any questions there?
Are you able to hear us?
Yeah,
Yes.
we could hear you. Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Is this monthly income or like yearly?
This is monthly income. This is monthly income. Yeah, so let's look back at this monthly income, right? So yeah, monthly gross income. So if you're a family of 5, if your family brings in $5,000 a month, or less, then your family can get an additional $768 just for food. Okay, and this is with Alameda County, a food benefit. But what Chabot's doing is, if there are students who are eligible for CalFresh, food aid with the county, then we want to help you extra, right? Because we know there's going to be that extra help that you may need to pay for books and gas. Such a great program. It's new.
You just have to make under that max gross income to be eligible for that household size?
Correct. Correct. So if students right now find themselves and their families in this income guideline, they can go right now and apply with Alameda County to get those food benefits, because that's a program for anybody in the state to apply. What we've noticed is not a lot of people know about it, and that's why the colleges have taken a charge to really start outreaching and promoting and the program. Any other questions?
Also, can you just show that slide again where you talk about how much they would get as students, just as it's making more sense now? Like what do the students get on top of this?
What do students get?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't that your first slide? Yeah.
Yes. So again, if your family gets that EBT card, right, in the month, and they get that monthly food allowance, we will pay up to $750 in your books, supplies, if you need, a backpack, if you need markers, pens. Let's say you're in the welding program and you need your equipment, right? The shield, your boots, your uniform. If you're in the medical assisting and you need scrubs, we're gonna help you pay for all of that. $750. And if you've already paid out of pocket, then we're gonna reimburse you. But we have a contract with the bookstore, so you don't have to pay out of money. You don't have to have that money because we already have an account. If you need to buy stuff for the welding or automotive program, we also have an account with Airgas, so you don't have to pay out of pocket either. And then every month, what we do for our students is that they come to my office and we give them $100 in gas cards every month, just because they're a student and they're on CalFresh. And every month we give students or you can get $100 in Clipper BART, so you can use the BART or the bus pass, as a bus pass. That's a cool program, right?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to show this again.
Really, I see your shadows, but I mean, a lot of students are in this program, so I hope we can help you too.
Okay, so let's move on. Unless, is there any quick questions over there? Any last questions? At ROP?
No more questions for right now.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Also, yeah, we can move on to the next program.
Great. So the next program I want to share with you is called the Guardian Scholars Program here at Chabot College. I'm one of the counselors and a coordinator for this program, and our program supports students that either are or were in foster care. Okay, so if you were or currently are in foster care, I want you to actually email me today, okay? Because a lot of you might be seniors, or even if you're a junior, please email me so that we can connect you right away with our program so that you are set up when you come to Chabot, okay? You have your own personal counselor, because you have been in foster care. There's a lot of financial support for students that have been in foster care. So if you were in foster care after the age of 16, you can get up to $5,000 a year. And guess what? We're going to help guide you through the process. Okay. Well, I'm really excited because I have Savannah here, who's our student assistant, a student at Chabot College, and she helps us with the Guardian Scholars, and she's going to tell you more about it.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to touch base really quick with the reimbursement thing. If there's any fellow artists out there, we do reimburse like supplies, like the boards, the paint, the brushes, all that jazz. So I will be following up with us on that.
Oh, you're in CalFresh EMT.
Yeah, so I'm also on CalFresh EMT because I do get food stamps and stuff. Anyways, to GSP. So again, like I said, I am a new student assistant. There is another one, his name's Paul, but I believe he's going to be leaving this semester. So unfortunately, kind of sucks. I'm going to miss Paul, but I'm here. I'm actually a former foster youth myself. I went to another school prior and they didn't really have like a great foster youth program. So I'm really glad to be a part of this one and to watch it grow and just be a whole part of it and meeting new students and everything. It's a really great community. We have awesome counselors. We have one who I work really close with. Her name is Iman. So she's really good at making sure that you get your financial aid stuff set up, like the Chafee grant, which is actually specifically for foster youth. You can get anywhere upwards, I believe, to the maximum is about $5,000. But I think that depends on what, like your units or something. Yeah. We also offer help with the gas cards and food, just like how Elsa has on her other programs. We do book vouchers, financial aid support. So again, like if you need help with like the Chafee grant or Pell or anything is going on, appeals, things like that, our counselors will write up things to help you with that. We do workshops and social gatherings. They're super fun, pretty easy. Just offer you a little bit more support in situations or areas that you might need help with. And yeah, I think it's a really great program. Definitely reach out to us. I know how hard it is to be like a foster youth and not know if colleges or areas offer support in that. But it's a really great community that we have here. We do offer a lot of support and help. Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
Do you have any questions?
Oh yeah, do you guys have any questions? Oh, there's all this stuff right here too. So yeah, so if you guys aren't, if no one in the classroom right now is a foster youth or a former foster youth, please reach out to anyone else that you know who is and who is interested in, you know, coming to Chabot College and things like that. So we can definitely provide them with support and information in that field too. Thank you.
Does anybody have any questions for myself or Savannah? No. Okay, well, really important to know if anybody you know was in foster care, you know, instead of getting 6 years of financial aid like everybody, you know, else does, students that have been in foster care get 8 years of financial aid. And that's such a big benefit for a lot of our students. Okay. Great, well, thank you. Emily, I'm gonna let you talk about, you have that. Do you want me to move you around or do you want to share your own screen, Emily?
I can do it here.
Perfect. I'm going to stop sharing.
Okay.
Okay. Again, thank you everybody for listening, and I'm here again to help you with anything you need. Just Google the program and connect with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, let's continue with CalWORKs. So I mentioned earlier that CalWORKs is a program for parents, and basically the eligibility for this program is that you have to be pregnant or be already a parent or be a caretaker of someone who's under the age of 18. Other factors to consider are family size, income, and I will go ahead and show that on the next slide. You also need to be a California resident or US citizen, or you can also be a refugee with children. This is a program that you want to apply through Alameda County. So similar to what Elsa was talking about, CalFresh, right? That is a county program. CalWORKs is also a county program, and we work with different counties. So if you don't pertain to Alameda County, we work with other surrounding counties. If you're pregnant or you're currently a parent, this QR code will take you to how to apply. There is also a tool to see if you are wondering whether or not you would be eligible. And then here we have our income guidelines for this year. It changes every year, and the numbers tend to go up every year a little bit. So like I mentioned, this is a program for parents, and they need to be eligible for CalWORKs with their local county before they can connect with us. The services that we provide here at Chabot College are academic counseling. The county also pays for your books and supplies. So if you are, let's say, a nursing student and you need to take exams or you need your nursing scrubs, all of that jazz, the county will go ahead and pay for everything you need in order to be successful. We also do childcare. So if you need someone to watch your child while you're in school, the county will pay the childcare provider or reimburse a family member. If you have, let's say an aunt or your mom that you want to watch your kids, they will go ahead and pay for that. transportation. You also get money to transport yourself to school. And then we also do workshops for our parents. So we like to do workshops that are catered to parenting and the needs of our student parents. We do those every semester. And this QR code is the link to how to apply. I think that's pretty much it for CalWORKs. I don't know if we have any student parents, but if there are any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Do you all have any questions? You could also ask for maybe someone you know. It doesn't necessarily have to be for you. Maybe you know have a friend or a family member that might be attending Chabot, and you want to ask for them because maybe they don't know about the program, right? Are there any questions that you all have?
Absolutely.
You know, what's been awesome is when we've done these presentations before, I'm also the CalWORKs counselor, one of them, and we've had students that have been in these presentations and then they tell their parents about it. And their parents have been wanting to come back to school.
Very kind.
So it's, you know, so just know, like, if you have, you know, your parents, if they're on CalWORKs or not, right, they just want to come back to school, just let them know Chabot is such a great place to just, you know, to get a new career or just develop in a certain area.
All right, we'll have time at the end again, just in case you all have any questions, right? Because you are learning about a lot of programs. We're not expecting you to learn, like memorize all of this, by the way. It's just for you all to know that these programs exist and that there's some folks here that are ready to help you, okay? So Brian, how about we hand you the presentation now and you could tell us about EOPS.
Sure, thank you. And I just wanted to kind of just say really quickly that that the CalWORKs and CalFresh and Guardian Scholars programs are all wonderful programs and really provide like a great just a great support system for our students. So I encourage you all to just to reach out to Emily and Elsa. And one of the reasons why you know we're here together is because we support a lot of the same students, right? A lot of the students that are eligible for CalWORKs or Guardian Scholars programs also are eligible for my program EOPS. So I'll share my screen in just a moment, but just in general, you know, what the EOPS program is it's a kind of an extra layer of support, right? We have our students here at Chabot that are part of our special programs, just get like an extra layer of support to help them, you know, through their journey here at Chabot. The EOPS program offers. We have just like some of the other special programs, we have dedicated counselors that offer like academic and career and transfer counseling. Right, I'm one of our counselors, so I work with our students to help you build your student ed plan, so that when you come here, you have a roadmap. Right, your ed plan is your roadmap to help you get from point A to point B. Right, the moment you step on campus to get to your goal, your academic goal. So our academic counselors here in EOPS support you with that. And you know, whether your goal is to get a certificate in a certain area, to gain some career skills, or to get a degree and transfer, you know, we're here to support you with all of that, right? We also offer book vouchers each semester. So a couple of the benefits of all these programs, right? We offer like cash benefits, right? So we offer book vouchers each semester that help to pay for your books, right? This semester, I think our students got $400, right? It varies, can be a little bit less, a little bit more, depending on the semester, right? And we found that this semester that the funds that our students got actually paid for was way more than they needed, right? So they were able to buy all the books that they needed for their classes. Our students also get priority registration, which is really key. And once you're a college student, right, you will understand how important early registration is, right? Some of our classes fill up really quickly. So if you're part of a special program, if you're part of EOPS, our students are and CalWORKs, right? Our students are the first cohort of students to get to register before everyone else on campus. So you have kind of dibs on all the best classes, or your best times to take classes and your favorite professors, right? I'm going to share my screen really quickly just so you can see where the EOPS website looks like and kind of where to find more information about our program and how to apply. So this is our, move over here. So this is excuse me, the EOPS website. And just to gives a general overview of what the program is about. Like I said, we offer books and early registration, like the CalWORKs program and the Guardian Scholars program. We offer college success workshops throughout the year, and we kind of have developed our schedule of workshops depending on what the students' needs are, right? So our students tell us every year kind of what type of workshops they're interested in, whether it's money management or financial or like personal health and mental health. So we have all types of workshops to support our students while they're here on campus. But here are some of our other benefits. You can go online and watch the video here. We had a little short video that just kind of outlined, talked about our program and why students love EOPS. We also offer tutoring this semester because our students are kind of in transition between getting back on campus. We're working on getting our tutoring back, but by the fall, we'll have math tutoring again, free math tutoring, which our students really appreciate that resource. In terms of the eligibility for EOPS, they're here on the website. Our eligibility is similar actually to like the CalFresh eligibility, similar, not exactly the same, right? But generally an EOPS student would need to be a California resident or AB 540 student receiving a promise grant. And the way that you receive your promise grant is by completing your financial aid application, right? So if you look at if you're going to participate in the SOAR program and apply to Chabot and try to get to register for our classes early, one of those steps is doing your financial aid application. It's really key. Even if you're not sure if you're eligible for financial aid, or even if you think that you're not, right, you should still apply for financial aid because more than likely there's something out there for you, right? There's some funds for you, and this is how we are able to determine whether or not you're eligible for our program, right? So you apply for financial aid, and then when registration rolls around, you register for for EOPS. Our students are full time, right? So 12 units or more, and then and this probably wouldn't pertain to you all as high school students, but not completing more than 70 semester units. So this is for students who may have taken classes already or are returning to college. We have, we kind of have a limit of the number of units that you've already completed that are within your major. And then with regards to educationally disadvantaged, most of our students are first generation college students, right? Not all of them, but we have many students in our program who are the first in their family to go to college. Our staff and our counselors really understand the needs of our students and how to support students who are just learning how to navigate college, right? How to be a college student for the first time. So we're here to kind of support you in that journey, right? As you learn how to be a college student and do all the other things that you're having to do outside of college while being a college student, right? Many of our students are, hold a job or two, right? Are caretakers in their family, either for a parent or a grandparent, or sometimes their sibling or their own children, right? So we're here to support you in doing all those things, right? But then also to help you become the best student that you can be and to reach your academic goals as well. Our care program is specifically for students who are parents, right? So in order to be part of the care program, you have to already be in the EOPS program. So what we do is for students who apply to EOPS, if you're eligible for care, if you're a parent, a single parent, we reach out to you and let you know that that you're eligible for the CARE program. And the CARE program just offers just another level of support. We have a wonderful staff here that's kind of like your main point of contact. It really just helps us support you, Ms. Cynthia. And we offer weekly funds to help support and pay for food here on campus. We offer child care grants, and then we also have like workshops throughout the semester just on personal growth and health and wellness and academic success, just to make sure that our students are being supported and really well-rounded. So that's the EOPS and CARE. I'm gonna stop sharing here so you can see our faces. That's the EOPS and CARE program. Just so you know, the application for EOPS is here on our website. The application for next academic year, so for the fall, where you all would be joining us if you come to Chabot, that's actually going to be available the first week of May. So, actually, if you're going to be part of this, so it'll be available a little bit earlier. So, in a few weeks, our application will be up for next year, and you can apply. So, I think Alan said even earlier, if you're, we're not sure if you're going to. We had a couple people raise their hand and said they're thinking about Chabot. I would just encourage you, if you're not sure or you're considering it, maybe, right, is just to reach out to us. If you have questions, we're here to help you, like, through that process if you need it, right? But also just if you're just curious about Chabot and about how our programs are able to support you while you're here, we would love to share that information with you. And just we've got some really great staff here that really care about your success while you're here at Chabot. We want to see you thrive and want to see you have enjoy your college experience, but also like get all the skills that you need, right, and the experience that you need so you can be successful in your careers and in college. So again, my name is Brian, coordinator for EOPS and CARE and one of our counselors. I'm here to see our students as well as much. So if you, like I said, if you need anything or have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. But I appreciate you all having me here. And I'll be, if you have any questions right now, I'm happy to answer them. But maybe they'll pop up at the end if you have any questions.
Thanks, Brian. Does anyone over there at ROP, do any of you have any questions about EOPS or CARE? I think, is that a hand or stretching over there?
They'll stretch.
Okay. Well, while I'm gonna give y'all a second to think about it. I just wanted, while Brian was talking about it, and then while also Emily and Elsa were talking about these various programs, I was thinking about when I was in high school, long time ago, and I didn't really know about these programs. I was a first generation in college student, and I didn't know. I wish I knew about EOPS, right? And I wish that, like, I wasn't assuming I wouldn't qualify for financial aid. So all of these things I didn't do my first couple years. And unfortunately, I didn't even know about EOPS till I was in grad school. That's how bad it was for me. And so there's all these different supports that I didn't access while I was in college that I could have qualified for. And that's why we're introducing you all to these various programs in case you may qualify for them or someone else who might qualify for them, because hey, that's free money. You heard about all the different types of financial supports you had, or you might have a certain situation that you may be going through or someone is going through that could get these extra supports. So I really encourage you to join one of our programs. A lot of you could at least join one of these programs we've been introducing throughout the weeks, and know that you have a community behind you. This is not something you have to go on by yourself. You could have people at home, but you could also have wonderful folks on campus. I was just thinking about Emily, Elsa, and Brian. these are like really nice folks on campus that I respect. So I'm so happy they're here, and I hope you take their names down, because they do a lot for the campus, not just what they say and what they're presenting about right now. And I'm not lying, okay? And I really love folks on campus that are like them. So please reach out to them. I'm gonna ask a question right quick. You all kept bringing up book vouchers and help with supplies. Why is that such a big deal, right? Because in high school, they get that stuff provided. So why is that such a big deal? And any one of you can answer that.
I'd be happy to share. Yeah, so when you're in college, unfortunately, you're responsible for buying your own books, right? And some books are crazy expensive. Some of the math and science books can be $150, $200. Although a lot of our one thing that actually I'm really appreciative about our college, though, a lot of our professors are moving towards free, right, or reduced price books, right, or online books. So we're moving in that direction, but there's still a lot of books and a lot of classes that require books that are expensive, right? Even the $20, $30, $40 book, right? Those add up if you have 5 classes, right? But then you may have a psychology class, or you may have a biology class, or like a math class that has that one book that's really expensive, right? And that's why we want to help you all pay for the books, right? It can add up. It really can add up really quickly.
Yeah, I remember, Brian, one of my books was like $200. I forgot if it was just a psychology book or something. Yeah. So I would only imagine how much it costs today. But yes, Brian brought up a great point. A lot of our folks on campus, the faculty, they're trying to make the books free or reduced, or low cost for all of you. But unfortunately, we're not at a point where everything is free, and then some classes just can't, and especially if there's equipment. So the cool thing is, if you did join multiple programs, is it true you would have that much more money? And I guess I could just put that. Also, what you're nodding your head, could you talk to that?
You said if you
yeah, let's say you applied, for maybe EOPS in one of your programs. Yes. That would be the combined amount that each program offers, right? Correct?
The programs will vary, but yes, let's say you're in EOPS and you're in my program. We're going to ask you to use all the EOPS money first. And then guess what? Then you have, I think they're like $400. Then we're $750. So then we're going to pay for your scrubs. We've been able to help with some technology, like even Wi-Fi. So that's huge, right? So definitely, please connect with us. I want to leave you with some homework. Sorry. There was a few hands that were raised today that you are looking at coming to Chabot College. If you have not submitted your application through CC Apply, today is the day to do it. It's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes to do, but do it today, because then you're going to get an email on the next steps, okay? And I encourage you to sign up for Summer Bridge, but do it today. When you apply to college, you don't wait until the week before, okay? What you do for college for Chabot, you apply now, because you get to sign up for classes next month. That's how quick it is, okay? So you guys are on time, but the time is today for you to just submit your application to Chabot College, okay? And then FAFSA, I don't know, Alan, if you want to talk about this, but it was extended to April 1st.
Yeah, so if you have missed the deadline, you have a couple of days more now. Even if it's late, do it anyway. But to get it on time and to maximize the amount of money you may be offered, right? Because sometimes it's like a pot and there's only so much money to go around. You want to apply early and not be left with whatever is left in the pot, right? So try to apply as soon as possible. And even if you don't think you qualify, be like don't be like Mr. David and assume you're not gonna get it. You want to apply. And the cool thing is, for folks who might not have usually qualified for financial aid, Chabot is offering folks another opportunity for aids through our Chabot promise. So so there is a great chance you're gonna get some form of financial aid. I do see the hand up at ROP. Did someone have a question?
Yeah, when do summer classes like open up for registration?
I believe mid-April is when the schedule is gonna come up. I found out earlier today. So I would apply now and make sure you put summer, because if you put fall, then you won't be able to choose summer classes. If you're debating between summer and fall, just pick summer. And then if somehow your circumstances change or you have to go on vacation or work or something, then you could just, even though you put summer, you could register for fall. So look out for the schedule coming in mid-April. But as Elsa said, please apply today though, so you could register by the time classes are available for summer. Okay, so you need to have your Chabot ID and everything ready. Any other questions?
And something to mention is that our students register for summer and fall at the same time. So we want to make sure that if you are coming, whether it's in summer or fall, make sure that you apply now. We register way ahead.
Thanks, Emily. Yes. And if you're, that's why you want you in the SOAR program, because we're gonna be with you all the steps all the way. That's the first thing I mentioned at the very top of the presentation. All seniors who are about to attend Chabot should do SOAR, okay? And then these other programs, please consider joining them, as they would be even more support while you're at Chabot. Because SOAR is really the transition program between high school and Chabot College. Are there any other questions over there for the folks who are live? Okay. Well, if you have any questions, you know how to contact us. I'll also be giving my contact in a little bit. But I wanted to give much love and appreciation to Emily, Elsa. Please give Savannah also. I don't know if she's nearby, but Savannah and Brian. I want to give them a big round of applause for their time. You could just act like you're clapping. I don't know if they'll take the sound. But thank you all for joining us today. And folks over there at ROP, thank you for joining us today. Have a wonderful Monday. And we're hoping to see you at Chabot soon.
All right.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you all.